So here I am in Apache NetBeans 11.3 Beta 2. I'm in the favorites window. In other words, I'm not in the projects window. I'm not interested in projects. I'm interested in working with a single Java source file. Now, what is a single Java source file and why do we care? Well, since JDK 11, there's support, thanks to JEP 330, for single Java source files. Really useful in the context of education. You're at a university or a school or a college, and typically you're working with single Java source files. You get some example files from your teacher, and you want to run them. Now, typically in NetBeans, with those single Java source files, you'll first need to create some kind of NetBeans Java project of some sort, and then put those files in there and then run them. Very inconvenient. Much better would be to add to the favorites window, so not to the projects window where you have projects, but to add a random folder to the favorites window, as I have done. Now, from NetBeans 11.3 Beta 2 onwards, in that folder I can create literally a new Java file. So being able to do this is new from Beta 2 of 11.3 onwards. Now, the reason why I see Java file here is because I've already used that template. So you would actually need to go to Other, and then inside Other here you'll find Java file. So once you've used this once, you will be able to see it again over here to get to it more conveniently. So now here it is, either way. And so I create a new file, I'll call it main, for example. Without a package, of course, we simply have our public class main. This is not in any kind of project. And in here we can use the standard Java support that NetBeans provides and say hello world, for example. And now we can directly in here choose run file, or up here choose run file, either way, or use a keyboard shortcut. We have now run our file. This, of course, is a lot like using the J shell. So you need to see what works best for you, whether you want to use the J shell or whether you want to use a single Java source file. But what's also really nice and new from 11.3 Beta 2 onwards is the fact that you can debug this file. So I've set there my breakpoint and I choose debug. And now the debug process begins. And I can step into this code. So you have full Java editor support, including the debugger, for single Java source files from 11.3 Beta 2 onwards, in support of JEP 330 from JDK 11.